Los chicos de All Gamers van a estar aquí en aproximadamente 10 minutitos y porque están haciendo entre 10 y 15, porque están haciendo, grabando cosas y respondiendo cosas de la prensa, o sea, de la media atrás. Así que vienen unos 10 a 15 minutitos. Luego de que ellos finalicen, ya en unos 40 más o menos, vienen los chicos de G2, gracias, casi digo Energy. G2, ¿ya? Pero lo mismo, como siempre, chiquillos, recibirlos con el más fuerte de los aplausos, con mucho cariño, ya, sobre todo a los chicos de All Gamers, que es su primera partida aquí, así que tenemos que recibirlos con todo el ánimo.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to this press conference. Thank you all for joining us today.
And we are going to start a question from Chinese media. If you have any question, please raise your hand.
We have question here in the room from the Chinese media.
Yes.
Okay, go ahead, please.
你好，这个问题给到 Kira 你们刚刚打完第一场大师赛，你觉得现在心情怎么样？然后你觉得最大的差距是在哪儿？谢谢。
我觉得我心情很糟糕吧，因为我们打的确实很差劲。我觉得就是主要是我们的心态问题吧，我们所有人都是第一次上国际舞台，包括我嘛，然后我确实挺紧张的，我觉得这个很不对吧，所以我想在下次比赛尽量把这个心态调整之后，尽量打出我们的游戏内容。
The question is for Kira. First of all, this is your debut on the global stage. Can you tell us what's your mood right now? And also, how do you find the gap between you and G2? And Kira's answer is definitely my mood is super, super horrible because we play so bad. But I think the main issue is our mentality because this is our first time to stand on the global stage, including me. So we are super nervous, but which is wrong. So hopefully we can adjust our mentality and showcase our real content of the game in the upcoming matches.
Thank you so much. Now we are going to take a question on the call. Jeffrey?
A quick audio check, can you hear me?
Yes.
Yep. All right. So Jeffrey from VALORANT Masters here, and this question is for GRQ and the coach. 这是 Which Beauty， 然后问题给到高尔奇跟教练。首先很遗憾，就是今天各位没能拿下这场比赛。我的问题就是，这是你们第一次参加世界赛嘛？而且南美洲的观众就非常具有激情，而且美洲赛区队伍的这个主场氛围也是很浓厚的。那相比于联赛，就是说你们在这样的舞台上感受到的氛围有哪些不同？然后这种差异对你们的心态和比赛发挥带来了怎样影响？So sorry for the loss today. So actually, this is your first time competing at the international stage, and the South American crowd has shown incredible passion and also with a strong home atmosphere for the teams from the Americas. So compared to the regional league, what differences have you felt in the atmosphere in such a stage, and how has this affected your mindset and performance?
你先说，你先说吧。确实这是我们第一次来到国际赛事啊，然后这里现场非常的观众非常的热情，然后其实氛围非常好啊，但是对于我们来说，确实还是经验非常欠缺啊。相比较 G2 这种经验非常老道的对手，对，因为就是他们可能相对来说会更适应这种舞台。我们今天就是很紧张嘛，基本上没有把自己的这种游戏内容打出来。我觉得这也是一个宝贵的经历吧，经验。对，希望我们能不受本场实力的影响吧。
这里的观众确实都非常热情，然后都特别好。然后其实我打的时候或多或少有被影响吧，但是我的意思是，这是我不足的地方，我应该可能是我第一次吧，这是我该适应的地方，不是我的意思是我能理解观众们。可能我第一次打有点容易被，反正我的意思是观众都是很好的 ，very nice， 谢谢。
GRQ's answer is yes, definitely the Southern America's audience, the fans is super electric and they're so good. But personally, for myself, I think I'm kind of affected by them. But please don't take this wrong way. This is the thing I need to improve since this is my first time to stand on the global stage. And I think all the audience, they are very nice and they're so cute. But I still need to improve myself. And coach answer is, yeah, this is our first time to compete on the global stage, and the vibe is so good here. But for us, I think we lack of the experience. We are the rookie on the global stage, but G2, they are the veteran. They have so many experience than us, and they acclimate to the stage so well. But for us, I think we are so nervous, and we didn't play our content. We didn't play our gameplay in today's series. But I think this is a very nice experience for us, and we should learn from today's matchup. And hopefully, we will not affect by today's failure, and we can cover up tomorrow.
好，感谢，比赛加油！
谢谢。
Thank you so much. Now we are going to take some questions here in the room.
Hi guys, nice to meet you. I'm Daniel from Comic Geek. The question is for Kira. The Masters has been a tough challenge for Chinese teams. As the in-game leader, what do you think that all gamers can learn from facing international opponents? And how can this experience help the Chinese scene grow stronger in the future?
这个问题问到的是 Kira 选手，因为这一次大师赛感觉对 CN 的队伍来说是一次挑战嘛。然后想问到的就是你们可能从这一次的比赛当中会学习到什么？那像面对到这种国际的强队的时候，这种经验会能够帮助 CN 的队伍之后在未来变得更加强大吗？
首先我觉得在国际舞台上的每一场比赛都会让我们增加很多经验，也会让我们就更加强大嘛。然后我觉得我们就应该多去吸取这种经验吧，尽量发挥出自己的游戏内容，然后把自己游戏内容打出来，然后看对面是怎么反应，然后去学习对面的操作之类的。所以我觉得，对，希望我们能吸取更多经验吧。
I mean, on the global stage, every game is a really nice chance for every team to acclimate the experience. And when you face against a really strong team, when you face the powerhouse, you got to learn from them. I mean, today we didn't do our content really well in game. We didn't play what we want. So also, we want to learn from the opponent that how they react to our strats, how they do the anti-strat in the game. And this is what we should learn.
Thank you so much. Next question here, please.
Hi guys, my name is Rollins. I work for Fusion Esports. My question is for Fanger. Fanger, does being the only remaining China's team put pressure on them?
Is it? I mean, I don't know actually. Like, I don't think we're feeling pressure. It's just our first time on the global stage, and we feel a little bit weird because, I mean, they was much better right now than us, and probably we was feel right now like stressful or something like this. I guess it's gonna be much better next match. I don't know.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. Next question, please.
Hello, my name is Daniel. My question is for Panger. What's the hardest part about playing against another region? Against another region?
I mean, difference in my opinion right now, G2 was show us our level. While in one of the best agile in the world, he full read how we play. And in Chinese, for my opinion, it's like everybody don't forget how to mind think in the game. They're just going and shooting. But this team show us what we need to improve here.
Thank you so much. Next question, please.
My name is KPO from Oxen. I'm head coach. My question is for the coaching staff. Why you decide to pick G2 instead other teams?
这个问题问到的是教练，为什么当时在池子里面选择了 G2 作为你们这一轮的对手呢？
我觉得当时，我们本来预先想的是，其实就是想选 M8跟 G2 里选一个，对。然后我们赛前也是想跟这两个队伍交手，因为我们觉得他们很厉害，能让我们学习到很多的经验，所以我们会选择 G2。对，谢谢。
选哪个对手其实都很难打，对于我们来说都是一个学习的过程吧。相比较可能觉得，也没有相比较，都很难打，就这样。
At that point, we want to choose Gentlemates or G2. So yeah, luckily we choose G2. But please don't take this wrong way, because before the matchup, we think Gentlemates and G2, they're a super strong team. So we want to learn from them. And the head coach answer is no matter which team we choose, definitely going to be a tough one. And we just apply a learning lens to compete with other teams on this stage.
Thank you so much. Now we are going to take the last question here in the room.
Good afternoon, guys. My name is Mori. I'm from Sons of KS. It was a really entertaining match. My question is for Fanger. What was the most surprising thing about the G2 gameplay, and well, how your team will adapt out of the mentality that the team already mentioned?
I mean, for us, it was like nothing surprise. We was like understanding how they're playing on the splits. And for Abyss, they pick new comp because they was playing, my opinion, they was playing bad previous comp. And I was understanding maybe it's gonna be like, again, while in Neon, they will just running down or something like this. On the splits, we was reading a lot of rounds. We was talking, like we was understanding what they're gonna do, like step by step. But they're just better team right now, and for sure, just play good. Yeah.
Thank you.
To the coach and IGL, from your point of view, what do you think was the biggest reason behind the team struggles in your first match at Masters, and why? Did the debut jitters play a nerve? 这个问题想要问到的是教练还有 IGL， 也就是 Kira，从你们的角度来看的话，你们会认为队伍在首场比赛当中陷入到困境的最大原因是什么？在这一次大师赛当中，又想问到这一次会不会让你们感觉到非常的紧张呢？
我觉得主要是因为，在我的感官上来看的话，就是，太紧张了，大家对，没有放开，没有把这个平时训练的东西打出来。对，毕竟来到这么大的舞台，然后观众又都非常的热情，观众非常好，是我们没有尽快的，我觉得适应这种现场的氛围，然后加上，自己G2本来就是一个很强大的对手嘛。我们应对的可能也没有那么好，对，我觉得是这样。
首先就是我们的心态嘛，心态问题是最严重的，因为我知道我们没有打出我们的游戏内容，然后都是经验嘛，然后我觉得在游戏上对面也应对的比我们好很多，对面能阅读到我们的所有技能，然后去做应对，所以这也是我们的宝贵学习机会吧。然后图二其实我们比图一调整了好点了，但是就是经验不足吧，有些地方没有阅读到，所以我觉得就慢慢学习吧。
The head coach answer is, I think we just played too nervous, and we didn't play how we play usually. And coming to this big stage, I mean, the audience is so good; they are so passionate. But I think we didn't adapt the vibes well because G2 is a really strong team. They're the powerhouse, and we didn't react them too well. And Kira's answer is, I think the biggest issue is our mentality. We don't have a pretty solid mentality, and I know that we didn't play our content, our gameplay in today's series, and I think we lack of the experience because G2 always can read us, read our utilities, read our gameplay, and we didn't react them well. We didn't do the anti-stretching game well, and in map 2, I think we adjust better than map 1, but still we lack of the experience and cannot do that. Cannot beat them.
Thank you. Now we are going to take the last question on the call. Andrew Hopkins.
Can y'all hear me?
Yes.
Hello, Andre Hopkins, independent journalist from the Americas. My question is for Kira. What is it like calling on the international stage, and how does the way a team like G2 plays differ from a team in your own region?
这个问题想问到的是 Kira 在国际的舞台上面去做一些指令是感觉怎么样的？那包括说你会感觉到面对到 G2 这样的队伍和在区内我们自己的队伍打法有什么不同呢？
我觉得首先打法改变了很多吧，因为 G2 也是一个比较打得慢的队伍，会合理运用道具，然后去拉扯我们。然后对我来说，指挥就是我觉得我应该果断一点，然后不要去畏惧对面，然后相信我自己的指令，然后让我的队友们去做我的指令。我觉得这才是我应该做的吧。
I think the playstyle is really different because G2 is kind of like a structured team. So they play kind of slow, they play default. So we should use our utility in the great timing by a great time. So but for me, I think made the calling on the such big stage is I need to make the call more fast and trust my teammates, trust my players, and trust myself.
All right, thank you.
Thank you. With this question, we conclude this press conference. Thank you, Alderman, for being here with us.
Thank you.
Recording in progress.
Qué rápido pasan 10 minutos. Porque G2 va a estar aquí en 10 minutos más. G2 is going to be here in about 10 minutes for the press conference. Just 5 minutes. Ellos vienen en 5 minutos. Let's go. Hay que recibirlos con energía. Yo sé que es el final del día. Sí, espero mejor energía cuando lleguen, eso sí. Sí. Uy.
That was last time, bro.
Por favor, bajemos los carteles que no dejan ver a los jugadores. Gracias.
Hello. That's it.
Hola.
Hola. Hola. Adios.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to this press conference. First of all, congratulations, G2, for your victory today. We are going to start with some questions on the call, and then we are going to move to the room. So, first question is for Jeffrey.
Another quick audio check. Can you hear me?
Yes.
All right. So Jeffrey from VALORANT here, and this question is for Baby Bay. I will ask the question in Chinese and then translate it to English. 那 Baby Bay 其实你是本次圣地亚哥大师赛年龄最大的选手哈，已经30岁了，但是呢，今天依然拿下2张地图 MVP。那接下来你们要面对的是年轻的农心战队，那你认为自己的经验和实力能否给他们带来压力？然后对于这些年轻选手，你有没有什么想提醒他们 ？So Baby, you are the oldest player at Masters Santiago. Already 30 years old. But however, today you still managed to secure your MVP on both two maps. So next match you will be facing the young Nongxin Redford squad. So do you believe your experience and skill can put pressure on them? And what message or reminder would you like to give to these younger players?
Yeah, man. I'm like a million years old, but I'm still gonna be pretty good against Nongxin, bro. I'm so excited for that matchup. I was asked like who were the teams that I wanted to play, and I put Nongxin as like my top 3. So I'm excited I get to play against Danby because I used to run it down all the time on Neon. Now I get to play against him running it down on Neon, and he's looking pretty good out there. So may the best team win. And yeah, I guess my message to them would be don't lose to a 30-year-old. That would suck.
Oh my God, thank you so much.
Thank you so much. Ravish, you have the next question.
Thank you so much. Boys, absolutely phenomenal win today. Y'all look good out there, man. Y'all look good. Y'all vibing. That's love to see, man. Now, one question. I want to ask this of Josh, bro. Josh, what I've been told so far, and just most recently, y'all playing like your lives on the line every single game, bro. Talk to me about that mental. That seems insane. Seems stressful. Seems like your hair would fall out. And I see the hairline receding, Josh.
Oh, you're bald. That's great. I thought I was the bald one.
Thanks, Nate. Having my back there. Well, I gotta say, like, I gotta admit, like, our past international showings were the best, you know, and we always, it seems like whenever we get past like a big moment with like group stage or Swiss stage in this case, like sometimes we get a little bit too relieved and we fall like, you know, I think we get a little too comfortable. Thank you so much. And figure why not just increase the stress. I know it's a stressful moment, but whenever we earn ourselves 2 lives, we tend to just kind of I can't think, man. I can't think. All right. Hopefully that was a good answer for you, man.
Hey, I appreciate it, Josh. That was very insightful. As always, I've learned a lot about you and the team. Thank you very much.
No problem.
Who broke their chair, bro?
Thank you so much. Andrew Hopkins, you have the next question.
Can y'all hear it?
Yeah.
All right. Andre Hopkins, independent journalist, America's region. So my question is to Valen and the coaching staff. Watching that, the draws for, I guess not the draws, but the picking stage. How did you guys feel when you got picked by AG?
From my perspective, I wasn't even aware of it. Like I was in an interview. I was in an interview when they told me, and my immediate thought was like, what seed? Like, when did they get chosen to just choose us? Because I mean, looking back, I mean, every team was pretty good. But when I heard that they picked a second, I was like, all right, we gotta destroy these kids. Like they're disrespecting us, picking us second. Like, come on. And yeah, that was my POV. Thanks, bro. Watch this.
And can I ask a quick follow-up?
Yes.
Does it add an extra chip on your shoulder knowing a team went and picked you second?
Yeah, 100%. I mean, I remember back in the day, like when PRX picked us first, and like that was like one of the only times that we actually beat them. So I think like the extra chip on the shoulder is a buff for sure. Oh, thanks, guys. Yeah, it's definitely a buff.
Thank you, and good luck in your next game.
Thank you.
Thank you. Now we are going to take some questions here in the room.
Okay. Thank you. Zach from Hotspot here. Firstly, congrats on your win today, guys. I know you guys answered something a bit similar already, but my question would be to Baby Bay and Giacomo, to both of you or whoever wants to answer. In Nongshim's first game, they were absolutely destroying on the Yoru and the Neon, and in particular, there was a lot of Bucky and Judge usage that got a lot of value. So, what is your game plan to kind of deal with those kind of shenanigans?
I mean, we also have a Bucky Judge abuser, so it's pretty fair playing grounds, I would say. I mean, they definitely have more depth in their play. They've been playing it for a bit, so I'm just excited to see how like Dombey slides around the corner and what the follow up is after that. So yeah.
Thank you so much. Next question, please.
Hi guys, Nicolas from Colombia. First of all, congratulations on the win. My question is for Balin. After facing two of the top Chinese teams in the tournament and winning both matches, do you feel there's something about the Chinese region playstyle, or did you saw any similarities in their playstyle that made them easier for you to read or prepare for?
I remember watching Rarga from XLG. I watched his interview after we beat him, and I think he put it correctly. What he said was that he feels like the China region is behind on the reactions. They feel like, in general, and this is what he was saying, he feels like they're behind on the reactions. The other teams are getting ahead of them quicker, and a lot of the things they're doing is obvious. And I would agree. I don't think it's much of a skill problem, because when you watch the team, like the Chinese region, when they're playing against each other at home, they all look really insane. They look like some of the best players in the world. But however, it's on it's on like the same level of strategic depth. Once you throw in like an NA team like maybe ourselves or NRG, who have really deep strategic depth, I think what they're doing is obvious, and it makes the game play for us feel a lot easier. But they're still really talented, and we saw when EDG won champions, they all hit like a peak form. They're all really strong in like individual players, but I think they need to just try to watch more VODs, try to scrim against more different teams to understand how to play in different modes, because at the moment they're really strong individually, but it feels like we know what they're doing. Like 90% of the round we just know. So they need to get better at being more dynamic in the strategy.
Thank you. Juan, can I do a little follow-up?
Oh, we have a lot of journalists, so sorry. Okay. No, thank you. Next question, please.
Hi, my name is Vicente Vergara from Super Geek. This question is for Baby Bay. What quality do they possess has a team that allow them to achieve results in the Santiago Masters? And what message do you have for their next opponents?
I think our success is a lot because we've been adapting, like especially after that first game. That first game, we just kind of got like I don't know if it's a reality check or like a skill check, maybe both. But we just realized, okay, well, I definitely realized like, yo, these guys aren't bums like the players that we play against in North America. Those guys are terrible. So yeah, I think like you have to adapt the way that you play, and I've adapted the way that I'm playing the Waylay now, and that's a lot thanks to Josh. He's been helping me out with that and stuff like that, and yeah, I think we're also playing like every match is our last match. So that's kind of my message to all the rest of the teams. We're playing like we're gonna get eliminated at all times. That's how serious we're taking this.
Thank you so much. Next question, please.
Hello guys, I'm Chitako from Universo Valorant. My question is for Balin and the coaching staff. So how did the Swift phase help in the preparation on this match?
Josh? Me? Josh.
How did it help us? I think going into this tournament, the meta was very solidly double duelist. high tempo gameplay. And I think we caught a lot of North American teams off guard when we played in NA, incorporating the style. But now that we're kind of just playing what they're used to, I think all the APAC teams, the Chinese teams, are used to this like high tempo, high variance, but also like a lot of duelists ready to fight at any moment. So there was some adaptation that we had to go through and some learning, and hopefully everybody can see like we're improving day by day. Like each match, I think we're getting better at this, and like my hope is that by the time we get to the grand final, if we get there, we're at a great understanding of like how to deal with like any type of play style within this kind of meta. And the next one is Nongshim, and they have an insane Neon Yoru. It's a very hard challenge to deal with Dombi, I think. But you can't look past like the support around them, because once Dombi takes the space, they're all killers, man. Like those Koreans, they all can shoot and they know how to close out rounds. Ivy especially. Okay, Ivy especially, and yeah, I think it's just match by match. Like, we're trying to like apply the knowledge that we're learning, and like hopefully we show a good match tomorrow or in 2 days.
Thank you so much. Next question, please.
Hello, guys. This is Matias from Back3. I'm back here. First of all, congratulations for the win. And my question goes to Leaf. What did the team take away from the All Gamers match that could be important against Nongshim?
Well, I think we handled a comp swap pretty well, which I think we can take because there's a chance, you know, that Nongshim could do the same thing on a map that we play. I think also that we were not as decisive today at moments, and we can be even more decisive, which is like good that we didn't get, you know, truly punished today, but I think we can be even better.
Thank you so much. Next question, please.
Hi, I'm Elaine from Sons of KS. Congratulations on winning. First of all, my question is for Baby Bay. You're the one team that looks like is actually enjoying this competition. You play, you laugh, and you cheer the public even in your matches. What do you do to keep that enthusiasm and positive mood?
I mean, I think when you've played for as long as I have and like being out of it again, I think you just realize that like you kind of take things for granted the first couple times, maybe the first 3-4 times around when it's in my case. So it's just nice being back on stage and being able to perform in front of fans. And I mean, when the whole crowd is screaming Baby Bay or G2, I mean, how could you not have fun with that? You know what I mean? Like we are here to, you know, win for you guys as well. So thank you guys for the support.
Thanks. Next question, please.
Hey guys, congratulations for the win. I'm Daniel up here. I'm Daniel from Comic Geek. My question goes to Baby Bay. Baby Bay, you gave us today the highlight, one of the highlights of the tournament. I would like to know, how did you plan this display? How did you feel about it? And also, how do you feel being the reaper of the Chinese teams in this tournament?
I mean, it could have been any teams. Honestly, I'm not too focused on like like we beaten Chinese teams the most or whatever. I think no matter who we played today, we were gonna win. And I think speaking on my individual performance, I think it's again a lot thanks to like Josh. Like he's been really helping me out with how to like be different in my gameplay and not just like in one dimension, in one zone, in one mode. So yeah, I think that's like one of the main things when it comes to my gameplay. And I'm not trying to force it. I'm not here trying to, oh, I need to carry this team. Like I'm letting the game come to me. And I think that's the best way we can play, because when we play as a team, like it doesn't matter who it is. Like against T1, it was Trent on Haven. You know what I mean? Like we each can step up when we need to, when we're called upon. And that's like the beauty of this team. Like we are a team.
Thanks. Next question, please.
Hello, guys. I'm Blimari. I'm a content creator. And first of all, I want to congratulations about the victory. And I have a question for the coach. And as you guys have a huge group of girls fans, what advice would you like to give to the girls who are thinking to play competitive, like in Game Changers, for example?
Sorry, can you tell me the question again?
Yeah, it's what advice would you like to give to the girls that are thinking to play in competitive, like in Genshin years?
I mean, I think the most important part for anything, especially in esports and anything you do in life, is like enjoy the process, because there is gonna be like hard moments. There is gonna be like moments where you are probably thinking about quitting, and if you don't have fun, there is more chances that you don't succeed. So I think that's the most important thing. Try to find a balance between hard working and having fun and enjoying what you are doing, basically.
Thank you so much. Next question, please.
Hello guys, my name is Rowlitz. I work for Fusion Esports. Congratulations for the victory. My question is for Trent. Baby Bay, don't troll him please at Trent. My question is, this is not the question, Trent, sorry. Yeah, Trent, what is the difference between last year G2 and this year, in your opinion?
I feel like last year we were very set on like one, I would say, dimension. Like Baby Bay was talking about, we're trying to be more diverse in being able to play the meta how it should be played, but expanding like different depth, different areas. And I think it's easier for us to do that now with two dive duelists, as Baby Bay and Jogamo. They are very flexible in how they like to play the game on the duelists. And I think that's what's giving us the edge in these games.
Thank you so much. Next question, please.
Okay, hello guys, this is Carter. Congratulations for the match. The question is for Balin. Okay, a clinical 2-0 today. You look at completely in control against China. Going into the next stage, is this the highest level of G2, or are you still holding something back?
I wouldn't say it's the highest level of us. I think with every game we're improving a lot. You know, even in like today's victory, like what Leaf was saying earlier, I think there was moments of the game that we could have been even better, and we had moments of weakness and we just weren't exposed today. So I hope like this is kind of a message for my whole team at this point, is like we still have things to work on. We still have some holes in our play that we need to fix to win a grand final. And I think our mentality is that we're going to keep improving. We're going to look at the footage. We're going to be critical on ourselves. You know, we just won one game. You know, it's not a semifinal. It's not anything big. It's just one game. And we got to keep improving to get better. So maybe today we showed the best version of G2, but I think we're always leveling up day by day. And the level is the limit. The sky's the limit. So, you know, we're going to be even better for Nongshim. Then we're going to be even better in the upper final. And then we're going to hit a nice peak in the grand final, because that's all it's. Yeah, like credit to the coaching staff, because they're working really hard to make sure we're getting better every day. No one's being complacent. Everyone's working hard. This feels like we're primed to have a run in this tournament. Even if today had a bit of gaps, we're going to fix them. We're going to get better. And it's going to be a nice polish, a nice touch at the end. We're going to just dominate. Thank you.
Thank you. Next question.
Hi, KPO, Oxen head coach. My question is for Leaf. I'm not gonna lie. My first question, my original question, was responded in the along of the meeting. But well, my question is for Leaf. Why, and coaching staff, why you decide to role change Leaf? Why not Joe Gimo, who is I think he's so good duelist, but I mean he played another roles before. Why Leaf? And how do you feel about the change?
I mean, I feel like personally, I feel pretty good about it. Like my role really hasn't changed in terms of like job description in a sense. Like I'm still playing controllers and like playing like a lurky play style, which is like what I used to play before. It just kind of came about because the meta kind of swapped to less sentinels and more, you know, double controller and stuff like that. So yeah.
Thanks. Now we are going to take the last question on the room.
Hello everyone. My name is Ninguero from Chile.
Acércate un poco más al micrófono, por favor.
I have two questions for Balin. After PerperX match and today's result, how are you mentally feeling about next match against Reforce?
I would say like they have some similarities. Both of these teams are very hectic, very crazy. I think maybe Nongshim. Actually, I don't know. PaperX is also very disciplined now as well, so I think it's going to be a similar matchup for us. That first game we played versus PaperX, I think we had a lot of preparation on how they're going to play, and only preparation. We didn't talk much about how we're going to play, and so we looked lost at times. But that first loss, I think, gave us a wake-up call on how to play tournament-winning Valorant, how to win on stage. And so going into Nongshim, I think it's going to be a similar process for us where we just lock in our preparation, but we also talk about what we can do. And then from there, we just go on and play and do our best.
And the second question.
Yeah, it was just one question.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you. With this question, we conclude this press conference. Thank you, G2, for being here with us.
Thank you.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you.
Thanks to the whole media who joined us.